Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Lainey. Thank you so much for stopping by. In today's video, we're going to be doing my Clionadh haul and swatches of all the shades I picked up during their restock and launch. So if you're interested in seeing that, then just keep on watching. Before we get into that though, if you're new here, please remember to hit that subscribe button. I do a lot of panning content, but I also really love indie makeup. So if that sounds like something you're interested in, then be sure to hit that subscribe button and let's get into the video. All right, so I am really excited for this video. I finally had the chance to sit down and film this. So I picked up 19 shadows from the Clionadh launch. Only one of those was a previously existing shade. I picked up Regal, which is a glitter vibrant, which I haven't tried that formula before. But I just decided to finally pull the trigger and buy it along with this order. I also bought the stained glass palette. It is really nice and sturdy. I would say the only palette that I have that is nicer than this is my Salt New York one. But I picked up 19 shadows and I am really excited. I did not put my existing Clionadh shades in here, just, oops, this is the second time I've done this. I've just dug my finger into Mural, but these are the shadows I picked up. So the first two rows are the complete Earth Vibrant bundle set. This row is 4 of the new glitter multichromes. This row is one of the new glitter vibrant multichromes, one of the existing glitter vibrants. This one is just one of their new vibrants, and then this one is one of their new electric multichromes. So I am really excited about the shades I bought. I've only worn one in a look, but now I've used them all on my eyes so far because I am doing eye swatches in this video as well as normal eye swatches or arm swatches. So I'm really excited about this. Let me know what you think. Are the eye swatches helpful? Would you want to see that in like future videos that may be similar to this? Let me know, so that would really help me out if that is something that I should keep doing, because it was a lot of fun, but my eyes are burning. For my eye swatches, I just used my finger on a complete bare lid. In between eye swatches, I use my Garnier micellar water on a makeup removing cloth and just wiped the shadows away, and then I patted my eye to make sure it was dry, and then I moved on to the next shades. So that's how I did my eye swatches. Again, I hope they were really helpful. And yeah, let me know if you have any questions. Let me know what you picked up during the restock. I would love to know. And I think that is all I have for you. So let's get into the arm swatches and eye swatches. First up, we have the shade Bronze Fountain from the Earth Vibrant collection. This is described as a terracotta base with gold, lime, and aqua shifts. This is a really pretty neutral shade, so if you like shadows that are more on the neutral side, I think this will be just a little something extra in your collection, a little something more special than like the everyday neutral shadow. It's absolutely gorgeous. Next up for the Earth Vibrance is Royal Pear. This is described as a muted lime base with pearly pink peach lime shifts. This one's really pretty and pretty shifty as well. I think you can really see that pink shift with the lime and even a little bit of the peach, but I don't think the peach is as apparent. But it's still a gorgeous and shifty shadow. Next up for the Earth Vibrant, we have Hedge Maze. This is described as a slate gray base with gold, lime, and teal shifts. I would say I don't necessarily see the slate gray base, but it is a really pretty emerald shadow with a lot of gold in it. This next one is a favorite of mine. It's another Earth Vibrant. Its name is Iron Gate, and it's described as a grungy mauve base with peach, gold, lime, and aqua shifts. I wore this yesterday, and it was absolutely gorgeous, and it is still quite neutral, so I think you can get away with wearing it on an everyday basis. It is so beautiful, so grungy. If you like a grungy muted shade, this is definitely a shade for you. Next up for the Earth Vibrance, we have Cobblestone. This is a really unique shadow. It is described as a grungy gray base with icy pink, peach, and gold shifts. And I would almost argue that there's a little bit of greenness to this as well. Almost like a greeny pewter kind of shade. Maybe that's kind of what they were going for. It's on the sheer side, as you can see, but it's still really, really pretty and a really unique shadow in my collection. Now this next Earth Vibrant is called Statue Garden, and I would say this is probably the dud of the bunch. It is described as a muted teal base with pink, orange, and yellow shifts. Now it is definitely shifty, but as you can see, it took me a while to build up the pigment, and when I did, it's still on the more satin side. It's really not sparkly whatsoever, which I feel like I think the shadow is around, yeah, it's almost $15. And I just feel like for $15, it should be a lot more sparkly. So that was a little bit disappointing, but it is still quite shifty, as you can see in the eye swatch. Next up for the Earth Vibrance is another favorite of mine. This is Estate. I love shades like this. This is a brown base with gold, yellow, lime, and aqua shifts. It is so pretty and so smooth but sparkly on the eye. It is absolutely gorgeous. If you like shades that look like this, you are absolutely going to love it. Next up, we have Wall of Ivy in the Earth Vibrant collection. This is described as a warm brown base with lime, aqua, and indigo shifts. This one's really, really smooth as well, but still has those little sparkles you can see running through it. You can really tell that warm base, but you still get those lime and aqua shifts. Next up in the Earth Vibrance, we have Royal Plum. This is described as a dusty plum base with pink, gold, lime, and aqua shifts. This one, as you can see, is quite shifty in the pan, and I think it looks really, really pretty on the eyes as well. Next up is another Earth Vibrant. We're getting closer to the end of this collection. I did buy the whole bundle, but this is Royal Peach, and it is described as a yellow-orange base with red, orange, gold, and chartreuse shifts. I don't know that I necessarily see the chartreuse, but I definitely see the yellow-orange, even gold, and a little bit of pink I think is in there, but it's really, really pretty as well. I don't think it's the shiniest and sparkliest, but it is a really nice warm orange shadow. Now we have the final Earth Vibrant shadow. This is Climbing Vine, and this is described as a teal base with blue, indigo, violet, and pink shifts. This is the first shadow that I bought from this haul that I put on my eyes, and it is so pretty. It's really, really beautiful and just like a really nice grungy blue, and you really can't see the purple shift in the swatch, but it's definitely there, and I think you can tell that in the eye swatch. Next up, we have some of the glitter multi-chromes I bought. This is Etched. It is described as a semi-opaque, cool purple base with blue, indigo, and violet pink shifts. It is absolutely gorgeous, super bright and punchy, and you can definitely tell that it's one of the shiniest that I've swatched so far. I will say it is a little bit gritty when applying it, but once you get on the eyes, you can't really tell. And here, I just wanted to show you the textural difference between the Earth Vibrance and the Glitter Multichromes. Next up, we have the Glitter Multichrome Trinket. This is described as an orange base with aqua, indigo, and red shifts. And I would also describe this as having a quite sheer base. I think as you'll see in the swatch, it's not quite opaque. This one also felt pretty gritty, but I do want to mention that the Glitter Multichromes are plastic free. They do not they do not contain actual glitter. They are just really, really sparkly pigments. Next up is pretty similar to the previous shadow, but this is Flare. It is also a glitter multichrome, and it is described as having a red-orange base with green, mint, and red shifts. I would say this is also sheer, but maybe not as sheer as the previous shadow. A little bit more orange, and it is also a little bit gritty. The last glitter multichrome I picked up is Flagstone. This is described as having a teal base with green, aqua, and indigo shifts. It is really, really pretty. It's not necessarily the shiftiest shadow, but it is still like absolutely gorgeous on the eyes. Next up, we have a Glitter Vibrant Multichrome, which is Empress. It is described as having a pink-red base with pink, peach, gold, and lime shifts. This is my first time trying out this formula. Previously, they only had one other shadow in this formula, and also I started to run out of room on my arm, so I started working on my wrist going towards my hand. And here I just wanted to show the differences between the glitter and the Glitter Vibrance. I would say they are pretty similar. Next up, we have the Glitter Vibrant Multichrome in the shade Regal. This is actually not a new shadow. This was existing to their collection, but it is described as having an indigo base with large glitter particles that shift gold, lime, and turquoise, and it is super, super pretty. The single vibrant multichrome I picked up, this is the shade Monarch, and it is described as having a red base with gold, lime, and aqua shifts. It is really, really beautiful and really shiny. And as you can see, the Vibrants are not as chunky and sparkly as the Glitter Vibrants, but they're still really pretty and shifty. And finally, we have Mural. This is an electric multichrome, which is a new formula for Clionadh. It is described as a mint base with orange, peach, yellow, and lime shifts. I left in a lot of clips of this shadow just because it is my favorite. It is absolutely gorgeous. In any lighting you're in, it looks absolutely stunning and shifty. I mean, it's just such a unique shadow. I am so glad I picked it up. I would say if you were thinking about this shadow, it is definitely worth picking it up.
Alright you guys, so those were my swatches of the Clionadh shades I picked up. Let me know what you think. Let me know if it was helpful. Let me know if you have any questions. And as always, thank you so much for watching. Please remember to like and subscribe. Leave a comment if you like down below, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye!